lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. The Ravens offense back out there. And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead. It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with a keeper. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens just continue to roll. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Trenton Simpson, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check, Panther.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Escaping the... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Here we go. Jack. Ready? Let go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Adafe Owe in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
Let's go now.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Around the motion man right. On 3rd down, Robinson. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it at the 37. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll try and throw for it. Able to get away. Steps away to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Time is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the 2nd half. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the 2nd half.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Here's St. Brown on the return. And running with power here. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Green. Going deep for Diggs. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. sliding out of the pocket and shedding the tackle, and now some room. He's still on his feet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 54 yards. And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for any. Right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Set. Set up.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Buying time to his left. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety. I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Ravens have got it on cruise control. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here we go on the next drive for Washington. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that definitely trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them, because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Stephon Diggs, 41 yards. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense set to take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Owe in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Odafe Owe in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Odafe Owe. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returnable here for St. Brown. Sheds off the tackle. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A punt return of 65 yards. And the Ravens are pouring it on. They'll try and run it here. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Daniels under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now 3rd down and very long. Back to throw. Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation there following the turnover. Drain down. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Steps away. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Van Noy able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And the pressure gets to him again. Kyle Van Noy able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Robinson up the middle. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over again.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Flood. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigskin at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Green on the move. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Back to throw. Green eluding the pressure right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Well, after that, it's not hard to see where the momentum is pointing because it's squarely on his side after a heads-up play to jog that one in for another 2 points.
And the Washington offense heading out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
They go play action. Daniels. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Come on, come on.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's pulled in at the 32. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Officially, it'll be a 68-yard punt return score. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Commanders Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's going to go down again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Back to throw. Daniels. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he fields it cleanly. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 57 yards. And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Okay, ready?
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Here we go. Back up.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And here's Green. Off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback finding the end zone yet again. And the Ravens just continue to roll. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw. Green. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now the Washington offense going back to work. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Ravens are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Escaping the pressure right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long.
I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over.
Come on, set. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Being chased out left. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off play action. Green.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
It got his man complete. And they can't bring him down. And he's got room. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Washington ready to try again on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So you say you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Sack. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Aleem McNeil getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Inside the 10, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Green. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
The quarterback on the scramble. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Let's go.
And they take a knee. And they will take a knee here. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play and the other one obviously not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed asleep.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.